kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just all in there. Sometimes showing other ways than just bombing it deep.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value as a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Washington.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Manning. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Takes the toss and heads left. Fading off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's an option look. The quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player of the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wrapped down the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right, running with purpose. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Here's the toss play now, running left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. They make the tackle. What nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitch play to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. To throw, it's Young. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
QB decides to keep it here. Pitches to the back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, what a move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. He'll hand it off. Powering through.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the 2nd down play. Option look. It's Young. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Back to pass. It's Young. 4th down completion to the running back. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Young. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Brought over the middle. It's Moore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field. It's Young. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Young. A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And that catch is hauled in. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Has the first down and more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit is still 12 points after the miss. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Breaks into the clear. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a wide receiver screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back in motion now. And they're going to run the option. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, it's Young. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
There's a 1st and 10 play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A quick juke to get free.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Young. It's complete. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's more. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The tight end has got it. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Washington.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass is caught on a comeback route. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
1st down and 10 now. But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you just want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Powers through. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On the ground, it's Williams. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it. Great cut there. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
2nd down after that previous play. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Option look. It's Young. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They feed the fullback this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The tailback's got it again. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. The big fullback's got it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.